Grandmaster Priyadharshan, and today we are excited to have one of our students managed to beat a Grandmaster and also managed to draw against another Grandmaster in the same tournament. And so we have Priyansh Garg joining us from US. So glad to have you join us in the session today.
Thank you.
So as I was right, and the fifth round was against.
Grandmaster Lawrence Kaufman.
Yeah. And I also think he is the world senior champion, or he was.
Yeah.
I don't know
In
if he's active.
2008, I believe.
Okay. Yeah. So still a very legendary player. Can you show that game quickly as well? Yeah.
Let me just flip the board here because I am black.
I'm not seeing that game. I think you shared maybe a specific screen. You might
Oh,
have to reshare again. Yeah.
yeah, sure. Okay, now do you see it?
Yes, I see your screen now. Fantastic. So as for this game also, did you manage to do any preparation, or was it more like just going to the board?
I just saw that he played some online. Online I saw that he played. Let me just show you the line.
Okay.
I saw he played this a lot online in 7 of his Blitz games.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of preparing for that.
Okay, so D3 was, and I don't know if you know, he also wrote some sort of like an opening encyclopedia book or something. He has written like some like opening manual for most of the lines. Yeah. So D3 was kind of a surprise to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But were you like generally prepared? You knew what to do against D3, right?
Yeah, I know what to
Okay.
play.
Good,
Yeah.
good, great. Sure. So,
So I decided to just do symmetry.
okay.
And then he surprised me here again.
With Queen E2.
Yeah, and he just decided to trade the queens
Okay.
very early on.
Yeah.
So
And what was like bishop e6? Could you have not delayed the development of the bishop, maybe rook e8 or some knight c6? Like, what was the thought process in bishop e6?
I just wanted to get my pieces out at that point. Rook e8, I was thinking about it. I didn't want to simplify too much because I still wanted to win this game.
Got it. Okay, nice. And maybe you were not interested in knight c6 because of rook e1 check?
Yes.
Okay. And anyway, it kind of transposes, yeah,
Yeah.
into the game. Okay, sounds good. But you were not worried of this giving up your two double bishop kind of thing. You thought it's okay.
I wasn't super worried
Okay.
about that. I was slightly worried about the e5 square, but that was mainly
Okay,
it.
got it. And okay, h6 and then yeah.
So we trade.
Mm-hmm.
I play king f7.
Okay.
I was possibly expecting f4 here. I thought I was going to play so like f4.
Okay.
I thought I was going to play this move.
And that pressurizing on h2. Yeah.
Yes.
But what if f5 here?
f5, I think I was just going to push, right?
E5. Yeah. Yeah. Now you have a lot of initiative. Yeah. D e5, knight takes e5, and clearly a huge lead in development. Yeah. Good. So that's okay. That makes sense. And fg5 obviously had g5. What if fg5 had g5 and let's say h3 or something? Then you have g4, right?
Yeah. I
Or
thought maybe I could also play this
you could play that, yeah.
preparation.
But I think g4 directly might even work. I think that's much more forcing, right? Going g4
Yeah.
instead of doing a preparatory. So yeah, so you have your counter play here, yeah, in exchange.
Yes.
Okay, so you're not worried of f4. Okay, makes sense. So
Okay.
yeah,
Game he played bishop b5.
okay.
I played g5 here to stop f4 in the future.
Okay.
Knight d2, I played a6.
Okay. And if in case if we tried something like b4, were you planning to play a5?
Yes.
Okay. And if he goes knight b3, what did you have in mind? Still a5? If knight b3, like right away here?
Yeah, knight b3, I was also going to play a5.
Okay. And so your goal was to somehow get the c5 move in, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because if not, the pawn structure is too like very awkward, yeah? Very like
Yes.
yeah. So you figured out that c5 you'll get somehow for sure. So you are not too concerned about that. That makes sense. Okay. And so even at this position, you are evaluating it equal or like what was your evaluation somewhere around here?
I maybe this was just a bit too much like confidence, but I thought I might be better. I
Oh,
felt like my position was better.
okay, okay, interesting. Okay, show the game, yeah. Okay,
So here he played an inaccuracy, in my opinion at least,
okay.
which allows me to win a pawn here.
So what should he have played instead of knight b3, just simply capture on d5, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. So knight b3 is inaccurate because you play bishop b4 and then you take on dc4 like the game.
Yes.
Okay, great. So by now, maybe you were already thinking like you have winning chances, right? I mean, anyway, you were already itself thinking you had an advantage. So now you're one pawn up as well, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then 6 king f6
Here
each.
I thought the position might be a draw, but I was still going to try my best to like win it somehow.
Okay, good. So why didn't you maybe try maybe capturing gh4 also, like for h4? What did you say? If
So if I took,
yeah,
um, he can play this, and I thought he was like perfectly fine.
and what if you give up the pawn with playing like h3 or something?
Actually, interesting. Can't he just play d3? No.
He can, but he needs to still spend one or two more moves to capture, no? So maybe like b takes a2, no?
Okay.
And go like rook b5.
Yeah.
Still kind of pawn structure is very broken, yeah? Too many isolated pawns for black, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, so similar to the game, I guess, right? Yeah. So, okay, so what happened in the game?
So I decided to play this.
Okay. Did he also offer draw in this game anywhere, or was it like
He
is he
offered a draw like right here.
okay? Okay, but again, you felt you had your chances. So once again, you want to take a chance. Yeah, that's good. Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so he also told me after the game here that I had too many isolated pawns. It was like very, like almost impossible to win.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I'm just trying to
So
like attack
maybe could you
pieces.
have like maybe your only try would be to possibly maybe exchange the A for the B pawn and start pushing the C pawn, right?
Yeah. The
That's not
problem is that like he still gets control of the whole C file before like you can do that.
got it. Okay.
C5 might be slightly inaccurate for winning chances here.
So what could be a better try according to you?
I was thinking, like, possibly we could do what you said to try and trade the pawns.
I
Maybe he
see.
messes up somewhere in the ending.
I see. Okay. Or could you try to maybe somehow provoke f3 so that the rooks disconnect? H and E somewhere earlier. Is it possible or not really? I mean, that's why he's going King G3, yeah, to stop the disconnection. But for King G3, maybe could you do something else instead of Rook B5? Because anyway, kind of there's a small disconnect. No, the rooks are not connected anymore. Could you here maybe try C5? Would it lead you anywhere?
Um, okay, so C5.
But I think you'll just go Rook head shape, yeah.
Yeah,
And you don't have Rook B5. But let's say C5, Rook h8, Rook f7, then he'll go like Rook a8. Yeah, you can't go Rook b7 because he'll pick up a5, c5 before you manage to pick up b3 pawn.
yeah.
So this is just a draw as well. Yeah, Rook a8, Rook b7, Rook a5, Rook b3, and Rook takes c5. Yeah. Okay. So okay. So what happened in the game?
So I play this,
Yeah.
and I try to maybe make him blunder somehow.
Okay.
Yeah, G3, and I mean I have to take, I think.
But
Otherwise, I
would
just
not the same line work better if you had played a4 instead of c4?
uh C4. I mean A4.
Yeah.
Okay, but if
It-
you can't take, but
Yeah.
like,
And the same line he does, Rook g5, you go King f6.
mm,
And if he plays g3, but now you can play c takes b3. No, there's no Rook b5. Like,
yes, but he still has Rook E1.
okay, yeah, okay. So maybe go back a moment for g3. So this doesn't add any, okay, here. And we can't distract either Rook or anything as such. I see. And okay, I have a weird idea. Can we play a3 here?
A3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
A2.
A2.
You take on c5 and go Rook c1. If I play Rook takes b3 here. No, but then I can make a promote a queen. No? Rook takes b3, Rook
Well,
c5, Rook b1, Rook c1, and a1 queens, but you take the Rook.
yeah, this has to be a
Yeah,
draw.
this is like even maybe better for me. Yeah.
Yeah,
And what if, okay, maybe go back to the ab3 line for a moment. Then gh4, b2. Can you play Rook a8, Rook a6 after ab3, gh4, b2, Rook e1? Can you go Rook
uh,
a6 here?
yeah, okay. Um, King here.
Rook a1? No, but now I'll just take and play c4, no?
Oh,
I think this might be winning for black.
well, okay, so here.
Yeah,
Well, actually, maybe even bring the king closer for later.
yeah. And then Rook e5. But
Yes.
I'll here I can play, wait, if I, oh wow, this is, I want to play c4, but unfortunately then you'll just capture and keep giving me checks.
Yeah.
And if I take on e1, just in time your king manages to come. c4, king e2, c3, king d3. Okay, but wait, what if I go rook c1 here? But still I can't escape the check. No, I can go and hide on h2, no?
Okay,
Let's say
so
king f5.
okay, so oh,
Yeah, that's true. But then why don't I do the same thing in c4? Let's say instead of going rook c1, I'll play c4. Rook e6, king f5. Can you still go rook b6 here? Or that? No, my idea is if you give rook e5 check, I'll go king g4. Rook e4 check, I'll go king h3. And if rook e3, I'll go king h2.
Yeah.
And that is winning, right? For
Hmm.
I think maybe white can put up fortress if white manages to pick up both the pawns, like and allow black to make a queen.
So you're saying,
Something like a check, and I
well,
mean
not
I would go king, but
yeah, here.
yeah.
And then king h3.
Or no, wait, actually, wait, I think I have an idea. Maybe, oh, if I go king g2, what happens now in this, like a move earlier, trying to not allow king h3. If I go king g2, but then you just take on e1 and play c3, and that is winning for black again. The pawn's just too
Wait,
advanced.
is this possible?
But there, if you go, what if I,
Yeah, the pawns come a move too
then
quickly.
I can just simply take and play c3, no? If you go rook e3.
Yeah.
So you rook e4 is forced, king h3, and but if I take on c4, then I think that's winning because I'll take on e1 check, b1 queen, some queen a2 check. The rook
Yeah.
and king is still not coordinated. Okay, rook e3 check, king h2. And you can't play h5 as well. Like h5 it just doesn't work.
Wait, how? How does it not work?
Can you play rook c1?
Okay. Uh, well, we can push actually. Just queen. Um,
Yeah, very fascinating, right? This line is
is it this?
rook e4. Oh wow, okay. And but now can I? And if I take on e1, rook takes e1, c3. No, then the h pawn comes up. c3,
Yeah.
h6, c2, h7. And if I go king h4 here, you will go rook e3 check and wait. Okay, then I have a better idea. Why don't I? Okay, just go back to king g4, king h3, rook e3. Now after rook e3 on move number 48.
Okay, so here, right?
Why don't I first take the pawn? Does it make any difference? Now I do the same. I take the pawn, then I'll go king h3. But this is much more easier, right? Because rook check, king h3, rook e3, king h2, then you can do whatever you want, threatening a mate in one. The h pawn was actually acting as a defensive barrier against the checkmate, yeah?
Yeah, so
And again, you'll give a check and force king h2, and then you will come like rook e7 or something. A rook e4 even, or any rook move for that, and I am forced to again kind of go back with my
yeah,
no, it's white to play, so white will go rook e7 here.
yeah, yeah, so rook e7.
And again we are forced to no, but now rook e1 c3.
Well, yeah. Wait, wait, could you push
Okay, and if I play
this, right?
Or should I directly go c3 or should I take first? I'll take. I don't think it makes any difference. I'll take. Take. And
Take.
yeah.
And then we go here.
And if I go c2. Okay. And
This
wow.
is actually winning for white, I think. Actually, no, it's
No,
still
it's
drawn.
just
It's
repetition.
very, very close.
King h3, king f3, king h2.
Yeah.
Go back. So let me not take on e1 on for f4. Fascinating. And if I go here, what if I start with c3 then?
Okay. So we go here.
And now if I go actually, let me start with rook c1. I think that's way better, no? Or no? No, if I go
Like,
rooks, no, not here. A move earlier. A move earlier. If I go 50 first, move rook c1 instead of c3. Now you just give a check and take on b2. Yeah, c3 is a rook c1 is a blunder. Okay, so I have to play c3, king f2. And if I go, if now I play c2, you still go rook.
well, now black, I think white is actually winning there now.
How? Because now you go rook e7, and if rook e1, you go rook h7 checkmate.
Wait, so
Rook yeah, it doesn't matter. Rook e8 or somewhere.
here. So no, that would be bad. Bring the king up. So what do we do?
No, now I think white black's winning. I think it's just lost here.
Engine saying computer is saying that it's equal.
Oh, okay. And is it maybe because you can just repeat checks with rook e3 and rook h8, like rook 1 e3?
Uh, oh yeah. Yeah, that's just drawn.
And then just keep repeating checks. Yeah. So this whole
This
line is still a draw, yeah? This time.
this feels like something from a study.
Yeah. But is it like a draw from all the way from like that 44th move when c4 was played? Like somewhere around that line? Like somewhere around here, it's still equal?
I am not sure.
Okay, no issue. So we can figure it out later. Maybe you can just show them. But yeah, I think this is obviously if it has happened, yeah, as you said, it's like literally like a study. Yeah, it's like so many interesting sub variations. Okay, can we maybe should see the game then?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So
So you played c4, much more simplified. Yeah, this line is.
yeah, we
And
played 30 more moves here, but like this is just drawn. There's like no way to go through.
yeah, makes sense. And okay, so interesting. Great. Great. Thanks for showing the games, Priyansh. So I guess this was the last round of the tournament, yeah?
Yes.
And also you managed to gain like what, like for 50 to 60 rating points, right? Because beating a grandmaster drawing gets you a lot of points, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay. And you can stop screen sharing if you want to. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So great. I have just a few more questions and then I think we can wrap it up. So yeah, so like generally like how many hours do you train?